Hmm. Okay, let's go. Let's kickstart the game with one e4. Let's go for e4. Okay, we are facing Scandinavian. So he's giving up a pawn for the good measures, I think. But we will try to convert this away pawn. Mm, okay, I cannot give up the bishop for the knight. I could have given up, but let's go. Let's castle. I can develop the knight. He wants me to castle on the f6 so that he has to take with the g pawn and he can open up this g file. Now I can take. He will take. Mm, let's go for it. Actually, let's go for it and try to counter on the queen side somehow. Mm, I can go here. He will. Okay, let's go here. He has to decide. Let's give up the pawn back so that we have open e file to give some checks. Okay, now we can give this check. He has to block with some pieces. Then we can think. What should we do? Okay, he blocked with the knight. So let's take here. Now we have open c5, which we can use to attack his queen. I think he will go here or he will castle. Castling is not possible, I think, because of rook c1. So he takes here. I think I can go here to attack the queen. Queen will probably go to b6, I think. Or here to make an contact with the knight as well. So he does go for that. Can I go here? But he will just take. Okay, let's go here, attack the queen one more time. Let's attack the queen one more time. Oh, I hung a piece. How did I think this is possible? Because there is no check. Bishop is defending the queen. Wow, I lost just winning game. Come on, what am I doing? I am just messing it up. I am just messing it up. This check is not possible, guys, because bishop is defending the queen. Now it is a fork and we are just completely losing. Nothing we can do. There is nothing we can do, I guess. I can take here, but he will just take with the pawn or with the queen as well. He can just take this bishop. Oh, let's resign. There is nothing in this game. Resign this game. Try to play another game. Let's go for another one. Okay, let's go for e4 now. So he's going for, I think, King's Indian. Let's see how this game goes. Okay, he's pinning my knight. Let's attack him. Knight is not coming to e5 over here. Let's go for this move first. c6 is not a problem, we can meet it with c4. Now let's attack the bishop. So he has given up the bishop pair. Now I can go here to trade the dark square bishop as well. Okay, let's trade the dark square bishop. He don't want to trade. Let's attack the knight. This is not possible, we can take back and we can win a pawn. Now what should we do? We can go here, I think. Okay, let's go here, drop the queen back, then maybe this move. This could be interesting, dropping the queen back, knight g5 and moving this bishop to open up line of attack. I don't know what he's trying to do, so let's try to go for our plan. Knight g5 and moving this bishop. Knight g5, but this knight is covering this, so I can put pressure on this knight first. And where did this knight go now? Okay, just give up a piece up. Sorry, give up a piece. Now we can take here and go here. Now this is a checkmate threat, and I don't think he can avoid it. We can give this check first, but let's go here and try to open up the king side completely. Now I can take here, but I think he has this move. What if I push? He can go back. Okay, let's push this. If he goes back, then we can push this as well. Okay, he is giving me one free hand. So let's go here and here, I think. I think we can go here to threaten this checkmate. And what now, guys? This is not a checkmate. I can give this check, but he will take. Let's try. Okay, now he takes. I can go here and here maybe. But we have to think, can I give this check? King will go back, then queen h4 check. King here. We are not saying anything. I'm not saying anything there. And I have to make an contact with this pawn as well. If I give him any chance, he will just play rook f8 to attack the queen. What should we do? This seems interesting. Okay, let's go for this first, because it is controlling f8 and it is blocking the vision of the queen to h3 pawn. Now we can go here and bring our rook to the file. So it could be interesting. King h2 and rook g1 might be interesting to put pressure on this pawn. And we are up a piece, so it should be winning, but we have to be careful as well. Okay, he gave up the queen for the knight, which is great. Okay, so he first defend that. Let's go for this first. This is not a problem, we can get away with check. Now we can deploy the rook to the g file. Let's go here, trade one pair of rooks. I don't know what he wants to do, so I think we can attack the rook. Queen is defending this, so there is no problem. Let's go here now. Let's defend this pawn one more time. I can go here, or we can go here as well. Let's try to give the move for black. We can go here as well. Let's go here, and this might be interesting idea to put pressure on this pawn. But I have to keep my queen on the last. How can we infiltrate, guys? How can we infiltrate? Let's go here and try to infiltrate via this. Try to maneuver out our queen queen b6 and queen c7 could be an interesting idea, and I think we can go for it because there is no threat. Let's try to infiltrate via c file or 7th rank. Hi, hello, Miss Kosik, welcome to the stream, bro. We can take this with check. Now we can grab this pawn as well, and we will just push these pawns now. I don't think there is anything. I don't know why he is not resigning. We can grab this pawn as well. Now we can take here. So let's see what he goes for. It is completely winning now. Let's see what he goes for. I don't know why he is playing high. No. Why no, bro? Let's take. Let's attack this rook with check. He is still playing. He is still playing. Okay, now it's just checkmate. His rook. Where? Where his rook, bro? I think you want to say his rook. Rook is defended by the knight. Rook is defended by the knight. मेरे साथ one please. Okay. Send me the challenge. I'm playing with you. Send me the challenge for Blitz game, and we will play together. By the way, rook was defended by the knight, so we cannot take this rook. We could take. He will take back, but we have to fight for the game then, because he still have 2 pieces in that position, and we have 3. We would have been winning in that position as well, but why to give any chance to your opponent when you can just win in 3 to 4 moves? You want to play rapid? No, I'm not playing rapid. Please send me the challenge for Blitz, bro. Please send me the challenge for Blitz. 5-minute Blitz. Let's play 5-minute Blitz. Okay, let's go for rapid. Okay, so I'm black and you're white. Let's see how this game goes. Okay, let's go for Caro-Kann defense. So I will be explaining your mistakes and my move as well. So bringing your queen early is not a good move. Okay, let's first develop this knight. Rook takes g6. Okay, we have move ahead. So I think this is also a bad move because you take back, we can take back. Then your queen will be in the center. I don't know why did you not take this back. And if you do not take that pawn, why will I give you another chance? I will make your work hard to win that pawn. Okay, so these are not the moves which you are playing. You are just moving random pieces. First of all, you should not have bring out the queen so early, and you should not have moved these f pawn. Instead, you should have developed the pieces or try to control the center with the pawns. This is just a free piece. My knight is covering and my bishop is also covering that square. So this is just a free piece. I can take with the bishop or with the knight as well. So I will take with the bishop. That's why, because bishop will be attacking your queen as well. So this is just a free piece. Now I am attacking this and attacking on c2 as well. I cannot develop a knight. I want to develop my pieces first, and I don't want to go for the pawn grabs. I'm already up a piece and a pawn, so it will be easy. It will be an easy game. You can take my bishop, but let's go here. If you take, I can take back. Now I have open h file which I can use for my pieces. This is again not a good move, pushing the g pawn and just hanging it. I can take this pawn and attack your queen. So it is a free pawn and with tempo. And you are moving random pieces. Oh, you hung your queen. Wow, I am attacking your queen as well. Why did you move this piece? Try to play pinched pulses, bro. Do not move random pieces anywhere. and you are doing all those things which is just bad. First I can go here and grab your rook. So you design. Please queen mat lo. Why you cannot be like that to try to play hope chess. If you blunder, you blunder. And in this game, try to play principal chess. Try to control center with the pawns or pieces and try to develop all your pieces from the king side first, then from the queen side, then try to castle queen early, castle the king early. Okay, if I am giving you opportunity to trade one pawn in the center, then you can trade it. Then you can trade it as well. Okay, so you are not responding my threat on taking on e4. It is viable, but let's see if you can find the right move or not. Okay, you goes here knight e5, which is not that crazy. One good move will be bishop c, bishop. No, I will not say that. So it was a good move. If I blunder, let's say I play knight d7, then bishop takes f7 is just a checkmate. I saw that luckily, and there is no bishop takes f7 checkmate. And now I will develop this bishop, knight, and try to take this knight, because this knight in the center is a powerful piece. So you cement that knight, but I can develop this knight anyway. I can go knight b6 as well to attack this bishop. So you are going all out to attack on the king side, which is just bad. Now I can remove your this piece. Okay, so you give another piece. You can take on f6, but I will just take back with the pawn or the queen. Let's take with the queen and try to get some checks. So you are not playing any principal chess. You are breaking all the rules. You are breaking all the rules. So let's just go for checkmate. King has to go here. I don't think there is any other move. Now I can give this check as well. Here. So you wants to trade the queen. Let's trade the queen. There is nothing wrong in that. Okay, let's develop the bishop. Let's castle, bring the rook to d file, to attack on d4, and just win the game. Oh, I hang a piece, but there is no problem. Oh, you did not saw that. I hung a piece and you did not see that. Okay, let's give it check. Try to induce whites to take this pawn with bishop. Then I can take. Okay, now I can remove your bishop with the knight. Now I have made a good move from the knight, and now I can defend this pawn with the bishop as well. And let's go here. Try to develop the bishop on b7. Okay, let's develop the bishop on b7. Bring the rook to d5 to attack on d4, and just play principal chess. Principal and simple chess. You do not have to do anything drastically wrong or right. You just have to play simple chess. Now I am attacking d4, so you have to find a way to defend this pawn. One good way would have been c3 to defend this pawn, but you just hang this pawn, which I can take, and now I can bring this rook to the d file and attack your knight. So you are attacking my rook. This is a good move, but not that much, because I can take this pawn as well. Now I can bring other rook to the d file and attack your knight, along with some other pieces like bishop coming to g5 when this rook moves. And okay, you are giving me another pawn. This square is just defended by the rook and the bishop as well. Why did you push h4? I don't know. You should have bring the rook to the open file to try to fight for this game. Let's take this pawn first. Then I can bring this rook to the open file. Then I can give this check as well and win your knight. And okay, you are moving your knight on that exact square where my rook can take your knight with check. If you were to move the knight, why not to knight f3 to attack the rook? Okay, let's grab this knight with check. Let's see what white plays. Okay, he's attacking my rook, but I can defend my rook with the bishop. I push c5 so that my bishop will be defending this rook, and you cannot take my rook. You cannot take my rook. Now finally, I think I have chance to play rook d8 to activate another rook. Okay, that's not a good move. Your both rooks are looking on these pawns and doing nothing. Why you are not bringing your pieces in the open file to try to attack me? I don't know. Here just blunder this fork. Now I can give this check. Now it's a fork. When the king moves, now I can take this rook, or I can give this check as well. Okay, let's first take this. Now I can deliver this check. Okay, let's lock the king in the first rank. Now your king cannot go up to second rank, and now we can just lock you. And I can make one useful move h6 to make some room for my king, so that back rank will be not an issue. Yes, you can push these pawns, but these are not going anywhere. Now I can deliver this checkmate. If you do not find the right move, okay, you find it. So let's go here, far away. Now this is just unstoppable. This is just unstoppable. You cannot stop it because bishop is also covering the h1 square. Okay, let's just ignore it, and I can also make a move for my king, because when you take this, then rook h8 will be, rook h1 will be still a checkmate. Okay, let's do that. Let's do that. You take the bishop, and there is checkmate. Okay, let's go rook h1 checkmate. So in both of the games, you do not play any principal chess. You break all the rules that exist in chess. So you want to play again. Let's go for another one. And I'm requesting you to follow some chess principle, so that it will be a good game, a little bit good game. Okay, good move. Let's play the knight f3 move and attack this pawn. I'm attacking your pawn, so you have to respond to it. You have to defend this pawn. Okay, you do not defend, but it's a good move. Okay, let's grab this pawn, and the good move is taking this pawn. Okay, let's attack the knight now. Knight will go back, and then I can develop this bishop as well. This is not a good move because I can attack your knight as well, and you have to move your piece another time, and moving same piece again and again in the opening is not a good move. Okay, let's attack the knight. Let's see what black plays. Okay, now he is attacking my pawn, so I just have to defend this pawn. How can I defend this pawn in a good way? I can also defend with the c3, but I will occupy the square for the knight. So that's why I'm not gonna play to c3. I will play a3. Now this pawn is nicely defended, and I can develop my knight to c3. So I'm playing all the reasonable move. Again, you are pushing the pawns in the opening. You are not prioritizing your piece development, and you are just pushing random pawns. Okay, I can grab this pawn, or I can just ignore it. Okay, let's ignore it. Yes, you will win a pawn, but I will win my development. In the next move, I can castle. Okay, let's grab this pawn. Yes, you can take this with check. Okay, you do not take with check. Okay, let's go here. Now my king is castle, and I can play rook e1 and try to attack your king. Your king is still in the center, and you have to develop this bishop as well. I can also develop my bishop to b2, and it will be a monster bishop in this diagonal. Okay, let's attack the bishop. You develop your bishop on that exact square where I can attack it with pawn. Now I'm attacking your bishop, so bishop has to go back, and now I can play bishop a3 to attack this knight. If knight goes back, then this bishop will be a monster bishop, preventing you from castling. Now I can develop this knight as well, either to d2 or c3. I will develop to d2 because I can then play c3 to defend this pawn as well, and it will be a little pawn chain in the center, and it will give me some strength on e5 square. And my knight is on e5, which is an outpost, so you goes there. Okay, let's go here. Let's defend this one. If you take this, then I will just take with the pawn. Okay, now you want to take here, I will take back, and then you can take this. So one good move is rook e1. I will explain if you take on here. I will explain this move, rook e1. Okay, you do not take that. You play bishop a5 to attack this pawn. This pawn is already defended by the knight, and I don't know why did you play that move. Okay, let's go bishop c4 now. You cannot castle now. You have to block this diagonal first to castle. Okay, so that's a blunder. Now I can take this knight with a discover check, and you cannot take my knight because it will be a check, and you have to move your king. And I don't think there is a good move. There is some good move. Isn't knight takes c3 a checkmate? You have to block with the queen. The rook takes e5. Just checkmate, because bishop is controlling this diagonal, rook will be controlling this diagonal, and knight on c6 will be controlling this square. So I think knight takes c6 will lead to a checkmate. Let's see. You have to block with the queen. You do not have any other move. I think you do not have any other move. You have to block with the queen. Then rook takes e5 will be just a checkmate. Okay, rook takes e5 is just a checkmate. See, these are the problems when you do not prioritize your piece development or your king castling. You put your king in the center and you just move random pieces in the opening. Okay, let's play another one. Let's see if this time you get activated or not. You get activated or not. Okay, you goes for e5. Okay, I'm going for e5. Okay, you e for e5. Let's see how do you play in this game. Good move is knight f3, bishop c4, Italian. Okay, let's develop the knight c6 and defend this pawn. Now you cannot take this pawn because my knight is also defending the e5 pawn. So it is protected. Now you have to bring, you should bring, okay, you goes for bishop b5, which is a good move. But now I can attack your bishop. I am attacking your bishop first. Okay, you goes back, which is a good move. Do not giving bishop pair for the knight. Now I can go here. Okay, now I can go here to defend this pawn. Now I can move this bishop to g4 to pin your knight as well. Okay, let's go for bishop g4 immediately. Now this knight is pinned. It cannot move because your queen will be hanging in that position. And I can develop my bishop to e7 and I can just quickly castle. And I'm playing all the reasonable move. And in this game, you are playing all the reasonable move as well. So I'm happy to see these kinds of moves. Okay, you are playing great. s3 attacking the bishop. Bishop has to go back. And if necessary, you can now push g4 to attack this bishop further. Then bishop has to go to g6. So s3 was a good move. Now it is also a good move, centralizing your knight and putting pressure on this pawn. But I can take this pawn, but there is a chances of attacking this knight and developing your pieces rapidly. That's why I'm not gonna do that. I'm not going to grab the pawn in the center. Instead, I'm going to develop my pieces. Now I can castle and then I can make a plan to attack you. Hello, bro. Hello, bro. Welcome to the stream. Bro, please play with me. I wanna know that what I am doing mistake. Can we play my ID name? Yes, bro. We can of course play. We can of course play. After this game, we will play together. But you have to send me the challenge on chess.com. And my chess username is given here in top left corner on my webcam. It's dilkilchess_1. Okay, you goes back, which is a good move. Okay, let's castle, and let's see how white plays now. Okay, he moves the piece and just hung his queen. So you are thinking that bishop and the knight is attacking on the f7 square, but it is defended by 1,000 pieces. It is defended by the king, the rook, the queen, and even with this bishop. Okay, I will play with everyone after this game. So you move your knight in the thought of attacking the f7 with the knight and the bishop, but you just hang your queen for free. That's the only point to play bishop g4 to pin your knight. And you just go under that. Let's take the queen for free. If you take here, I will just kick out your knight now. These are the mistake you should look for. These are the mistake you should look for. Now I can attack your knight. Let's attack it quickly because I have to. Okay, you takes here, which is defended by the rook and the queen and the king as well. So this is also not a good move. Now I can take back. Yes, this rook is pinned, but I can just, okay, you take the rook as well. Okay, let's grab the bishop, and now it's completely winning for white. Sorry, black. White has nothing in this position. White has a queen and rook and two knights, and sorry, black, and white has just three pieces. So it is resignable. Okay, you push a pawn which is just defended by the knight and the pawn as well. Okay, let's grab this pawn. Let's grab this pawn with the knight. Okay, you attack it. Now I can give this check and take your bishop. Knight e2 is check, and it is a fork bishop. So now I can eliminate your bishop, and the more pieces I get traded, the more I get the chances of winning immediately. Now you do not have bishop. Now I can bring this rook to the f file and attack on f2. Let's go rook f8. Now I can move this knight to attack on f2. Okay, now I can take here. Okay, let's just take on e4, and now it is an unstoppable attack. You have to push here, then this check might come. Okay, you just blunder checkmate. You did not respond to my attack. Queen and rook is just lining up on the f2 pawn, and you have to defend with like c2, rook c2 or f3, but you just push pawn by your eyes closed, and now I can take on f2 with its checkmate. Okay, let's take on f2, and it's just a checkmate. It's just a checkmate. Now it's me, bro. You wait. Okay, bro. Okay. Corn is okay. Okay, next man is sending the request. Okay, Kaushik, bro. Now we have to play some other viewers as well. So sorry for that, and I will explain your mistakes after I finish this stream. So forgive me for that, and let's play another game with another viewer. Okay, it's next Snan, whatever it is. Let's go for c6, the Caro-Kann defense. Okay, let's go d5, takes takes. So now my opponent is rated 1100. So I hope for a better game. But let's see how this game goes. Let's develop this knight. So I think white wants to castle queen side by developing queen side pieces first. Okay, I can attack your bishop and force you to choose one move. Okay, you goes there. Now I can attack your queen. Now I can attack your queen and inducing f3. I was inducing f3 so that this diagonal will become weak. Now I can go here or here as well. But the thing is, if I go here, you will be attacking with g4. Let's go here. Let's go here and try to keep the bishop in this diagonal. Okay, now I can play this move as well. Now I can develop this bishop. Okay, that's why you prevented it. Let's go to c8. Now I can play this move. Oh, I was playing this move. I was playing the b5 move, and I just mouse click and I hung a pawn which you did not see. Okay, let's go here now. I can sack a piece, but that will be not worth it. So let's go here. Let's develop the queen now. Then next castle. Then next castle, and then now I can try to attack you because your pieces are well developed, and now my pieces are developed as well. I have to work with this bishop. This bishop is doing nothing, staring on the pawn, and I have to bring this bishop in this diagonal so that it will be exerting pressure on this diagonal. Hey trader, please, I am unable to send. Okay, after this game I will send you. I will send you the challenge, or we will play together somehow. Okay, let me finish this game. So these are the good moves. Let's go here to maneuver the knight. So far so good. White is playing very good. And how can I make progress? I want a knight on this square. So I have to go here first. What should we do? Let's go here. This pawn is a good piece because it is covering the attack on my queen. Now I can drop this knight to c8, then to b6, then I can get my knight to c4 square. Okay, let's go for that plan. Now I have a plan. Now I have a plan to plant a knight on the c4 square because it is an outpost. It is an outpost, so it will be a very good piece. It will be a very good piece. So you want to trade the bishop, and I do not have to do anything because this bishop is already defended by the queen. So I do not have to respond to this move. But if I take your bishop, then you can develop your knight in the center, activate your knight in the center. That's why I'm not gonna help you. You have to take here, then I will take back, then you can bring your knight to f4. I don't want to give you chance to activate your knight in the center. Now I'm putting my knight on the c4, which will be a good piece, attacking the queen and controlling some key square in your camp. So it will be a good move. Let's see what whites play. And you guys may have thinking that why I'm not winning in just 10 moves. Chess is not like that. Even some grandmaster, if you play against grandmaster and you play some reasonable moves in the opening, then he will not be able to beat you in 10 moves unless he plays some gambit, some dangerous gambit. I am playing just principal chess, going for the opening, which is solid and which gives you strength to play middle game. That's why I'm not beating him quickly. Now this is not a good move. This is a mistake because I can take this knight and I can damage your pawn structure. And if yes, you have a open f file for the rook, but if your attack did not work, then it will be a just bad pawn in the end game because you will have double. So let's go for that. Let's give white the f file and try to open up the center. Now I can push e5 to try to open up the center. If you take, it will be a great move for me. And if you do not take, then I can push e4 to blunt this bishop. Okay, you takes. I think taking is fine. Taking is fine. But now I have to bring one rook to the c file, and then I have to look for something. Knight has to go to c4 as well. Let's see what white plays. Then we will see. Okay, he goes for this move, and I don't think we have to do anything. I cannot play. Oh, I can play this move. I can play this move and hang my bishop. I can play this move and hang my bishop. Let's see what white plays. I hung my bishop. So 10 people are watching and there is only 2 likes. 14 people are watching and there is only 2 likes. Why you guys are not liking this stream? I can't understand. Okay, let's remove this bishop now. Attack the queen. This is not a good move, taking with the rook. He is thinking that he is attacking my queen, but I have a fork. Knight e3 check, forking the king and the rook. So it's a good move at your level, but not at my level, because I am seeing this knight e3 check, which you do not see. Okay, let's go for knight e3 check and let's grab this rook, and we will be up an exchange. So it will be a winning games. It should be a winning games, but we have to be careful, because sometimes I just messed up in winning games even against 500 rated. So let's do not do that. Okay, so he did not okay, he responded. Okay, let's take this rook now. Now I can bring my rook to this open e file. Okay, now I can trade the queen as well, and now I have 2 rooks which should be winning. Now I have 2 rooks which should be winning. So far so good. Okay, he did not respond for that. So why should we respond? Why should we respond if he did not respond for that? Let's go. Let's see what he plays now. So far so good. We are playing all the standard moves and we are not hanging anything and we are not doing anything drastically. So let's see what Wise plays now. And he's thinking now. In the next move, we can eliminate the queen and we can win this game. Okay, he takes the queen. Okay, let's take with the pawn, and now we have a passer. And I don't think what he's trying to do with this move. This is a good move, but I think that we can stop it by playing rook here. I can play rook here, but let's push the pawn first. Why to give him anything like that? Now I can attack this knight with this rook, because knight has c7 square, which I have to control. Knight can go to here to attack the rook, but that will be not a good move. And so he's attacking here. I guess this might be a good move to defend this pawn this way. Now I can push these pawns. Okay, let's force something. Let's force something to decide for white. If he takes, then I can take with the h pawn. Then I can bring my king into the center. Okay, so he goes here and he wants to give this check. But I can take this pawn and defend the f6 square. But I have to look for this knight, because sometimes knight jumping to f6 just forks this king in the rook. So one good move will be this move, I think, to avoid any checks. And my rook will be defending this pawn as well. Also, I am threatening this check. This check, king has to go here. Okay, I can go here now. I can go here. I think he will go here. Okay, let's go. This is still under control, so knight f6 is not possible. Okay, now I can eliminate this, and now I can play this move to control knight f6 check. Now I have to bring my rook to, king to the center, and then I have to win this game. Okay, let's take. I can attack your knight. There is no fork. Knight f6. Can I go here? I think yes, we can go. Okay, you will take that. Okay, let's go. We have to look for knight checks because knight can be a tricky move, tricky piece. And sometimes for the moment it is pinned. Okay, let's grab this pawn first. Oh, I cannot grab this because there will be knight e3 check. I can give up the I can give up. Okay, let's give up the rook here. But it can be dangerous. Did I hang? Huh. Okay, I have to go to this side. I have to go to this side, guys. Live कब तक चलेगी? It will be till 9 p.m. Okay, let's go here with check. Now I can push this. Takes. Push here. Takes with check. Now it will be winning because this pawn is just promoting. This pawn is just promoting and controlling this pawn, and now I can just pre-move this pawn and win the game easily. For the moment, it looks like there is something for white because he has 3 on 2. But I can bring my. I have to careful unless it's okay. Let's go here, and let's just checkmate him with 2 queens. Let's go here. Okay, it's just it's till 9 p.m. bro. It will be till 9 p.m. So okay, who wants to play next? I think it's Vaibhav. Okay, let's play against Vaibhav, bro. I have played against you. Okay, hit trader. Let's play against hit trader. Let's play against hit trader. Let's go for e4. We are white. Let's try to play principal chess. Okay, control the center, develop your pieces, castle the king, then try to make a plan. We played knight f3 and attack your pawn. So you have to defend this pawn. Okay, you play the good move knight c6, which defends the pawn. Let's go for Italian game. And those, how did I play, bro? I will tell you. You play good in till some extent, and after the opening, or let's say 20 moves, you started to make some mistakes, which is not a drastically blunder, but slightly mistake, where you missed a fork, knight e3 fork, and you have to improve in that area. You have to look for those checks because knight is such a tricky piece. Okay, giving up the bishop for the knight, which is not a good move. Now I can take with the knight. And now my queen is activated a little bit because there is no light square bishop, so it will be hard for you to attack my queen. And my pawn is also controlling e4 square, so you cannot play d4 square, knight d4. Okay, now I can play d4 and force you to do something. And now I'm threatening something. Let's see if you saw this or not. Said hello, bro. Swaraj. This is not a good move again. Playing f6. F6 is always a bad move. Not always, but in 90% of cases, f6 is always a bad move. In the Ben Gold words, you should not play f6 or f3. It always leads to some disasters. Okay, hello, bro. Swaraj, welcome to the stream. Okay, now I can take your. Why it is bad? Now I can take your knight, and you have to take with the pawn, and it will what? It will damage your pawn structure, and this pawn will become lonely. And I can land a check as well with queen because there will be no g pawn to stop the check. See, these are the problems, and this bishop is just a monster controlling this diagonal, and my queen can land on f7, delivering just checkmate. So it will be a checkmating attack. Let's remove this knight first. Now you have to take with the pawn, and if you do not take this bishop, I will just drop my bishop back and I will be up a piece. I would like to play too. Okay, I will play with everyone. I will play with everyone. If you want to play, then you can send me this. Okay, you take this. Now I can deliver check. Queen h5 check. King has to go here, and I think queen f7 will be checkmate. You cannot stop it. This is just unstoppable. Let's visualize this first. Queen h5 check. It will be a check. So you can go to here. Let's say there is an escape. There is an escape. Let's see if you find that or not. But I don't think there is an escape. Oh, it's checkmating attack because bishop is landing on e6, delivering checkmate. No, 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 no. Yes, yes, yes. It will be a checkmate. It looks like white king is escaping. Is it really escaping? Is it really escaping? Hmm. Yes, I can give this check, but in that position, king will hide to c8, which I don't want. Uh, so what we can do? What we can do to stop it? We can give this check. King has to go here. Uh, let's give this check first. So there is an escape. That's why I do not go for queen f7 check. If I had played queen f7 check, then king c8. It looks like bishop e6 will be checkmate, but there is king b8. That's why I do not go for that. Now I can castle. Now I can castle, and you have some problems. Not some. You have so it would have been just checkmate. I did not see this. I did not see this. Queen e6 would have been just checkmate. Queen e6 would have been just checkmate. Oh, I just saw that and I just forgot this. You missed checkmate. Yes, yes, I missed checkmate. भाई तो 2100 कैसे पहुंच गया? I just thought that queen e6 will be a checkmate and I just ignored it. I just did not see. I'm tunnel visioning castling. It happens bro sometimes. Do not make me feel like I'm just I'm a good player. Not dumb. You guys are crazy, guys. You guys are crazy. Okay, okay. I think now I can give this check. This, this, winning the rook. You guys are crazy. You are just saying that I'm just a noob player. This is okay. We are winning the queen. I think not queen, but let's see. We are winning this game. We are winning this game, not losing. Someone is calling me. Let's ignore it for the moment. Now I'm taking the rook and I'm checking your king. So rook cannot be defended. Rook cannot be defended. Rook. Yes, yes, rook. Okay, let's take the rook. Now I'm taking this bishop as well. And this pawn as well. We are winning, guys. Relax, just relax. We are winning. Now I can develop my knight. I can take on d4 as well. Okay, he defends the bishop and attacks my queen. So what will be a good move? I can give this check, but bishop will be landing here. So let's just take this pawn and attack this knight. Now I'm attacking this knight. So you have to think how will you defend it. Okay, he goes there and attacks my bishop. How we can defend it? We can go here, defending the bishop and attacking this bishop. We are up a rook, so it will be an easy game. It will be an easy game. I can take on d4 now and attack this knight. Take this knight. Who is this? Just repeatedly calling me again and again. I don't know who is it, but let's ignore that and let's try to win this game. quickly. Wow, we missed a checkmate in one, and now we have to think. Not think, but we have to wait to end this game because he is taking some times. Because he is taking some times. What is a good move here? It will be a good exercise for you. What is a good move? A good move could be like queen e8, sorry, king e8. Okay, he attacks my bishop, and he just think if I take this bishop, he will take my bishop. But taking this bishop will comes with check. It comes with check. So you have to deal with it first. You have to respond this check. Now I can take this bishop, or I can take no, I have to take this queen first. What I was saying. Okay, now I can remove this queen with check. Then I can just take on d5 with the bishop or the pawn. No, not the pawn, but with the bishop. Let's see if there is anything else like checkmating. Let's try to reverse checkmate. Do not take the queen this time. Now I'm taking this knight as well. So you have to go to king d6. Then I can attack your knight as well. Okay, now I can give this check. Come on. Okay, let's give this check and just grab this knight. King d6 might be a good move, but there is queen f6 check. Winning the knight. Okay, he just gave up the knight. Now his king is in the center, and it will be just an easy game now. It will be just checkmate. Okay, let's take with check. You have to respond. Let's attack the queen and try to give this check, but he will skip here. So you have okay. Now it's just checkmate. Now it's just checkmate because king has to go here. Then this might come. Okay. The problem is if I give this check, there is this move. So let's bring one more piece in the game, and it will be just okay. This is not checkmate. He can block here. Okay, but this is a checkmate, or either he has to give up the queen. It will be a checkmate now. Okay, let's go here and here, just checkmate. It's just checkmate. My knight is defending the queen. So a good game and very nice game. You made some good moves in the opening, but then you started blundering, like e4, e5, knight f3, bishop c4, bishop g4 attacks. Like here, you should not have given up the bishop for the knight. Instead, you should have to go to h5 and try to maintain this pin. And next mistake is like here. Why you have to develop knight to h6 when you can develop knight to f6 and blocking the path for the queen. Okay, we goes for d4, forcing black to respond, either to take here, either to respond to this. He goes f6, which is just a bad move. F6 is just a bad move. He wants to obstruct the knight, a queen vision on f7. But one good move would have been queen f6, trying to trade the queen and holding this knight as well. But he goes for f6 and we just weakens this diagonal, which is just a mistake. Now I can grab this knight first. He has to take with the pawn, damage the pawn structure. Now I can land this check. King has to go here, this check here, and queen e6 would have been just checkmate in one move, which I just missed. Okay, let's go. A good game, and let's go for another one. Is there anyone else who wants to play? Is there anyone else who wants to play? And if you want to play, then you can send me the challenge. Or if you do not send me the challenge, then we will play another game. I am saying there is two challenges, but it is the same. It is the same person against which I have played recently. So I think no one wants to play. So let's start another game. Let's start another game, another 5-minute blitz game. Let's go for another 5-minute instructive blitz game, and let's see if we win those games or no. Not. Okay, let's go. So we are white. I think we will be okay. Hit trader wants to be friend. Okay, I will accept your friend request after the stream. For the moment, let's play the game and try to win some games and try to raise 1900 today in blitz. I was 2000 plus in blitz some days ago, and then I just lost like 200 points. Okay, he goes for d4. Let's play knight f6. Okay, let's go e6. Bishop b4 check. Bogo Indian. I can play d5. d5 is a good move to try to control the center a little bit with the pawn. Now I can play c6 to make this little pawn chain. I can castle. I have to work with this bishop somehow, but I will find some way. I will find some way. Let's go here so that this pawn will not become any target. I will not give you the bishop for the knight. I can go here. Now this knight will be defending the h7 square, so there will be no threat against this. I can put my knight here, but you will take, I will take. Okay, there is a knight controlling this, so there is no chance I can go for that. But I can develop the bishop here. I can play. Okay, you want to force some things. Okay, let's take with the knight. You have to take with the bishop. Now I can go here. Now I can go here. And one good thing will be to make some. Can I go here? If this knight move, then this check might be an interesting idea. Now I can bring my rook to the d file or c file. Not c file because c file is just semi-open, and this pawn is an isolated pawn. So if we can put pressure on this pawn, it will be just great. Now I can go here. Oh, queen f4 might be a good idea. Queen f4 might be a good idea to threaten this. Okay, he just blocked this. He just blocked this, and I don't know what his idea is. Can we put our bishop on this diagonal? Yes, we can. We can try to trade this bishop because this is just a dangerous piece looking on this diagonal. If we manage to trade this bishop, then we can develop our knight as well and try to attack this pawn. So we have to trade this bishop first. Okay, if he do not take, then I will take, and I will bring my other rook to d5. Then I will find some way to attack this knight. Okay, he wants to take me. He wants me to take. I think it is a mistake because I can grab this bishop, but he will take with the pawn and he will establish two pawn in the center. So first improve the position. Let's first improve our position. I can develop this knight here because bishop landing on h7 is not a great idea because that will not be a checkmate. If queen comes in front, then it could be interesting. Okay, let's go here. Let's try to maneuver the knight to attack this bishop. If he takes, then I will take with the queen. If he takes, then I will take with the queen. One good idea is taking this bishop, and if he takes with the rook, then try to play f4, f6 to attack this knight. And knight has to move like here. Then I can push h5 to attack it again. So he gives a check, and I don't think it is a good check. Can't I just move here or here? Oh, I cannot go here. I cannot go h8 because I will blunder knight takes f7 4. So I have to go here. Oh, this is a piece. Nice piece. Okay, he wants to go here. What can we? He wants to give this checkmate. We can go here. We have to think. These pieces look so dangerous. I can attack, but there is this check. I can move this knight and defend this. Let's go for this. Now I'm attacking this piece as well. He can go here, but I will attack his queen first. Okay, he goes there. I cannot take because it is pinned by the queen and he's attacking here. So I have to attack his queen somehow. He can take here, but that will not be a good move because I can just take here. So he goes there. How can I attack his queen now? I have to think. I have to defend this square one more time. Let's go here, I think, to defend this. My knight is defending, bishop is defending, and rook is also defending. So he goes here. Knight, can I take this? I think I can take it. But there might be some nasty check. Okay, let's take this. He cannot take because knight takes s3 will be a 4. Okay, there is this check. I cannot take here, but I can. Oh, I hung this rook. It is attacked by the rook as well. So it will be another check if I go here. Knight takes here will be another check. But I have to go for that. But I can take it. I am just losing now. Let's grab this first with check. Oh, okay, I think there is way. Okay, let's take here. If he takes here, then I can take his knight. So there is something. There is something. So it's not ended. It's not ended. There is more beef on the bones. My bishop is hanging. So does his knight. So he has to move his knight first. Okay, he goes here with check, but I can just grab it and I can evacuate my bishop. Is that will be a good move? I think sure. I think so. Okay, let's go here. Yes, he can take here, and then we have to think. We can go here. Okay, now we can go here. I think this check here. Okay, I can go here. I can attack his bishop with 2 times. Okay, let's try to do that. I think he will attack my knight. Okay, he does not attack. Let's go here. And here he has to go back, then I can take with the knight, and he has to take with the pawn. Now I can take it. He has to take with the pawn. Now I can go here, controlling his king activity. Oh, I don't. Why did he go for that? Oh, this is a checkmate threat. I have to respond to it. If I grab here, this will be just checkmate. Okay, let's try to fight. Let's try to fight, guys. This bishop is a beast, controlling everything in this diagonal. Okay, let's go here so that we can move this king now. Now I can develop this. Okay, he attacks. I think it will be just losing now. Can go here, take it, pushing this. Okay, I have to control that. Is I think it's losing now. He's up a pawn, and this pawn is looking very dangerous. He goes for check. I can go here. He wants to trade the rook, I think. He wants to trade the rook, and I don't think there is anything for us. We can block it, but rook is controlling for the moment. Okay, he goes there. Now I can block, I think. Now I can block it. I could have traded the rook, but he has 3 on 1. That's why I do not want to trade the queen. Okay, let's attack this pawn. Oh, I think I'm helping him. I think I'm helping him. Wow. I should have gone here. I cannot grab this because there is this. I'm just helping him. Let's go here. Try to put bishop on b7 to control this and this. Okay, I can take it. Now I can go here to control advancement of this pawn. Now I have to grab this pawn somehow. This is under attack. Okay, what should we do, guys? What should we do? We are low on time. Now this is nicely controlled, so let's go here, try to grab this. He wants to trade, but I will not give him. Takes. Now I can attack him on the king side if he trades the rook. If he trades the rook, let's go here and here and try to play quickly. Okay, now it will be interesting. Now it will be interesting. I can give this check. I can go here. Let's go here. This might be winning. Takes. We have 2 pawns. We have 2 pawns, guys. And this bishop is just controlling everything. Let's go here and try to this move. Now it's just winning. So we are winning now. I think white cannot save this game. I think white can. Let's go here. He has to give up the bishop for the pawn. Okay, let's take it. Do not give him any chance. Let's take with the pawn. Let's go here. Let's go here. Grab the pawn. Let's go here. Let's just do not stalemate. Let's bring the king in and try to checkmate him. Go here. Oh, let's give another check. Okay, he lost on time. Wow, what a game. Rook b7 was winning. Where, bro? Rook b7 was winning? Where do you want to see rook b7? How can rook go to b7? I don't think there will be any move. There would have been any move. Rook b7? b7 is this square. How can rook go to b7? And which rook? So xxax wants to play against us. So nice game. It was a nice game. Very nice game. We played some good moves in the end. For the moment, it looks like there was nothing for white. Sorry for black for us. But we managed to play some good moves in the end, and we managed to win. Let's play against this guy. Oh, challenge disappeared. Can you send me the challenge again, bro? Can you send me the challenge again? Bro, is there any difference in playing with the black pieces? Not much differences, but it's a little bit good for white, because with white you can choose your openings. Sent you a challenge. I'm not saying. Okay, finally it is here. With white you can choose your opening, whether you want to play e4 or d4 or knight f3. You can choose whatever you want, and you can force blacks to get into those openings. That's the only point to play with white, and there is nothing else. There is nothing else. Bro, challenge us for 15 plus 10. Why do you want to play so long game, bro? You should have to play either 10-minute rapid or 5-minute bleach. What could be one opening for black to master? For d4. Against d4, you can learn King's Indian. It is just a great opening. King's Indian, which I personally do not play. I just play Nimzo Indian. But if you are lower rated player, then you can look for King's Indian. Because in King's Indian you can have just a rapid development, and you can try to attack whites in the center, but you have to understand the key ideas in those openings. Or you can learn Nimzo Indian. Nimzo Indian is also a good opening for black as well against d4, which I use against 1d4. I do not play King's Indian because I feel like in King's Indian I just get cramps and I cannot manage to hold things together. हेलो भाई, आई एम न्यू है. हेलो ब्रो, वेलकम टू द स्ट्रीम. आई एम शिवम. आपका स्वागत है स्ट्रीम पे. Okay, he's putting pressure on the bishop. Let's give him the bishop. Let's attack his bishop, because this bishop is not doing much on this square, looking on the pawn and defending this knight, but it is not actually doing anything. And now we are forcing him to do something. Either he has to take this knight or he has to go back. Then we can further advance our pawn and attack his bishop. Then again bishop has to go back all the way to c2. So he takes here. Wow. I don't know what our opponent is doing. He's forking our queen and the rook. But I can just take this knight. But I can take this knight unless there is nothing else. Now his bishop is hanging. Now and my knight is covering h5. I think my opponent wants to play queen h5 check, but there is no queen h5 check. Knight is controlling h5. So he goes back and he just gives us a piece. So let's go here and try to play king g8 and hide the king in the king side. I'm not playing this move right away, because then white can push these sides of pawns and try to attack on the king side. Okay, he just castle. Now I can freely play king g8, because I know the white king is also in the king side. That's why now he cannot push these sides of pawns. It will be dangerous for him as well. Now he's pushing pawn in the center. I can just take it. He can take with the knight. I will be just happy to trade all the pieces because I'm just up a piece. So trading will be just good for us. We do not trade. If you do not trade, let's go here and try to put pressure on this pawn now. Now I can bring my bishop to this diagonal and it will be a useful piece, controlling this diagonal as well. Sometimes I can also play bishop f7 right now to try to defend. Okay, he attacks this pawn and this pawn. Which pawn should I give up? Which pawn should I give up? I can give this pawn because it is already a doubled pawns and I can defend this pawn. I can take here, I think. Okay, I think I can take here, attacking the queen, attacking this bishop. I think he will take here with check, but I will just play bishop f7 and attack his queen. So he has to respond to that. He has to move his queen, then I can eliminate his bishop with check and it will be just winning. भाई मेरी रेटिंग 800 है रैपिड में, तो कुछ सजेस्ट करो आप, और मैं पजल भी सॉल्व करता हूँ भाई, पर आपने गेम में पता नहीं क्यों टैक्टिक्स ही नहीं दिखता है भाई, क्या करूं मैं। और ओपनिंग बढ़िया है पर मिडिल गेम में हैम, ओके मिडिल गेम में हैम दिक्कत। अब पजल भी ओके नाउ आई कैन ग्रैब दिस बिशप विद चेक फर्स्ट, now I can play this one. Okay, you have some problems. Okay, okay, let's try to solve this problem. So you want to say that your opening is good, but you cannot manage to play in the middle game. If you want to play good mid game, then you have to look for some thematic puzzles like forks, pins, double attacks, tactics, which you can find on leeches. And if you solve thematic puzzles, then you will find then you will find it in your own game as well. Then you recognize patterns well, because when you solve the thematic puzzles like four spins, then when these types of situation appears in the game, then your eyes quickly catches those kinds of situation. So it will help you if you solve thematic puzzles, all the theme puzzles like skewer, pins, double attacks, checks, and discover attacks, these kind of small. Or you have to learn like other checkmating pattern as well. Did you heard about Morphemate? Did you guys heard about Morphemate? आप अपना गेम पहले कंप्लीट कर लो भाई, उसके बाद आप हिंदी में ही समझा देना भाई, हिंदी में अपना ठीक है भाई, मैं हिंदी में समझा दूंगा, मैं अभी भी समझा सकता हूँ हिंदी में। अगर आप बेहतर करना चाहते हैं मिड गेम, तो आप लीचेस पे जाके थीमेटिक पजल सॉल्व कर सकते हैं लाइक फोक्स, पिन, स्क्यूवर, डबल अटैक्स, डिस्कवर चेक, डिस्कवर अटैक। एंड ये आपको हेल्प करेगा आपके गेम में इस काइंड के, इस प्रकार के पैटर्न को रिकॉग्नाइज करने में, बिकॉज चेस इज ऑल अबाउट पैटर्न रिकॉग्निशन, नथिंग एल्स। One more time, 1 versus 1. Okay, we will play one more time, 1 versus 1. Okay, Samuel Evo, hi, hello, welcome to the stream, bro. Alice Capri, welcome to the stream. Welcome everyone, and thank you guys for watching this stream. And I will appreciate if you subscribe to the channel. I will appreciate it. So we have now 17 minutes 30 seconds. Thematic puzzle और आपने कहा कि मैं ओपनिंग अच्छे से जानता हूँ। ओपनिंग जानने का मतलब है कि आप सारे मतलब वेरिएशन को समझ रहे हो। लाइक यदि आप कारोकान खेल रहे हो तो कारोकान में आपको सारे वेरिएशन आने चाहिए। That's the only way you can punish your opponent in openings. Now I can go here and here to trade the rook as well. I can stick my bishop on c3 as well, so that I can play. Okay, let's stick the bishop on c3. So bishop will be defending this pawn. Now I can 3D play this move. Now I can go here. He can take here, but I will just take his rook first. Then I will grab his bishop. And if he take, then I will be happy. I will take with. Okay, let's take. Yes, he can take my newly promoted queen, but I'm just up a piece. Let's give this check. Let's bring the king in the center. And when your opponent has dark square bishop and you have some pawns, try to put all your pawns on the light square. Now this bishop can never touch these kinds of pawns, and now you can freely move your kings and try to attack your opponent. I could have taken this pawn, which I just missed by talking. Okay, let's try to focus a little bit and let's try to finish this game off. Okay, he goes there, but I think I can give this check. I can defend this. I can defend this now. Isn't it a checkmate? Not really. Let's go here. Now I'm threatening this checkmate. Now I'm threatening this checkmate. Okay, so he responds well. But I can grab this pawn. Let's go here, stick this bishop on this post and just try to attack these kinds of pawns. Now this bishop is also defending this, so it is just use this. Okay, let's go here, attack this pawn. I think he has to go here. Then I will just develop my king to the center. I will grab these kinds of pawns. Okay, this is not a good move, giving checks. It is just helping me to getting my king in the queen side. Let's take this pawn first. Let's take this pawn. It should be completely winning. It should be completely winning. Okay, let's go here. Try to attack this pawn. Let's take control of this diagonal and try to attack this pawn immediately. This pawn is never gonna lose because bishop is controlling. Okay, now I can go here. These are best friends. You cannot touch any pieces. You cannot touch bishop and you cannot touch pawn as well. Okay, let's take this pawn first. Then I can go back. Now I can push these pawns and I can take this pawn as well when king moves. And these are just best friends. Okay, let's go here. Oh, I could have taken this with check. He takes, then I can eliminate this bishop. Okay, fine. Let's go. Okay, now I can take this bishop. There is no stalemate. King has so many squares. King has so many squares. Let's go here. Try to promote the queen. Okay, now I cannot promote queen because it will be a stalemate. Queen will be controlling the h7 diagonal. So that's why I cannot promote to. Let's move the king. Let's give him a space. Now I can grab. What should I do? Let's go here. Let's just deliver checkmate. It's just a checkmate now. ओके मिडिल गेम बेहतर करने के लिए आपको थीमेटिक पजल सॉल्व करने होंगे. पजल्स लाइक फोक स्पिन्स, स्क्योर्स और सम हाई लेवल. यदि आपकी रेटिंग 1000 है तो आपको 1500 की रेटिंग की चेस पजल सॉल्व करनी चाहिए. दैट्स द ओनली वे यू कैन इम्प्रूव. एंड अगर आप 1000 रेटेड हैं और आप पजल भी सॉल्व कर रहे हैं 1000 रेटिंग के, तो ये फिर आपको कोई फायदा नहीं करेगा. और आपको हमेशा हाइयर रेटेड पजल सॉल्व करनी चाहिए आपकी रेटिंग से, एटलीस्ट 500 रेटेड हाइयर, and then it will be fine. Then it will help you to improve your game. So who wants to play? Alice Capri. Okay, send me the challenge, then we will play for sure. One more time. Okay, it's you. XXX is you, I think. Alice Capri, is it you? I don't know who is it, so you can verify that. I am Shivam, are you there? I am Shivam, are you there? जी यस. ओके, आपको हमेशा बेहतर पजल सॉल्व करनी चाहिए. और जैसे मैं आपको एग्जांपल भी दे सकता हूँ. आप लीचेस पे ढूंढ सकते हैं वो थीमेटिक. लेट्स गो टू लीचेस. सब्सक्राइब कर दिया भाई. थैंक यू भाई. थैंक यू सो मच टू सब्सक्राइबिंग द चैनल. and every subs counts and it will just help me in many ways. So thank you, and let's see how can we improve. So we are on leeches now. And let's go to the puzzle theme. I think. Okay, let's adjust the visual first. Okay, can you see the puzzle section? Can you see the puzzle section here now? Can you see the puzzle section right here? Okay, here is puzzle themes, and these are all for free. You can access these for free. We can go to puzzle themes. You can go to puzzle themes में हम जा सकते हैं. ओके, ना देखिए अब ये ओपन अप हो चुका है. यहाँ पे देखिए ओपनिंग है. ओपनिंग के पजल सॉल्व कर सकते हो. ओके, लेट मी डू समथिंग. नॉट Wait, guys. I will play against everyone. Just wait for a little bit because we are exploring some chess concept, not concept, chess idea which you can use to improve your game. Uh, I think it's fine. Now you can see. Now you can see what are the things here. You can send me challenge. Okay. हियर ये देखिए यहाँ पे ओपनिंग के थीम्स है, मिडिल गेम के थीम्स है। आप मिडिल गेम के भी थीम्स में पजल सॉल्व कर सकते हैं और बहुत सारे पजल्स हैं। जैसे हम मिडिल गेम में जाएं, व्हेन वी गो टू मिडिल गेम, लेट्स सी व्हाट इट ओपन्स अप। और ये सारे पजल जो हैं गेम से रिलेटेड होते हैं, एक्चुअल गेम से जो रोज रिलीजियस पे खेले जाते हैं। जैसे ये मूव है, ये 1549 रिलेटेड पजल है और इसमें आपको ढूंढना है मूव, योर टर्न है, व्हाइट टू मूव है और व्हाइट के लिए बेस्ट मूव ढूंढना है। क्या है व्हाइट के लिए बेस्ट मूव, बताइए। व्हाइट यहाँ पे कैप्चर कर सकता है, ही ब्लैक पॉन से कैप्चर करेगा, देन व्हाइट रिकैप्चर कर सकता है पॉन को और एक पॉन अप हो सकता है, और व्हाइट कैन अटैक कर सकता है क्वीन को भी। सो ये सब कुछ मूव्स है जो कि आप ये सब कुछ पजल्स है जो आप यूज कर सकते हैं अपनी गेम में, अपनी गेम को इम्प्रूव करने के लिए, नॉट गेम में। और अगर आप ऐसे पजल सॉल्व करेंगे तो आपका पैटर्न रिकॉग्निशन बेहतर होगा और आप गेम में ढूंढ पाइएगा ऐसे पैटर्न को। तो बैक चलते हैं। यहाँ पे रुक एंड गेम है, एंड गेम है, बिशप एंड गेम है, नाइट एंड गेम है, क्वीन एंड रुक एंड गेम है और क्वीन एंड गेम है। तो बहुत सारे थीम्स है जो आप यूज कर सकते हैं इसमें। और यहाँ पे ओपनिंग की कैटेगरी से भी है, आप ओपनिंग भी चूज कर सकते हैं। जो भी ओपनिंग आप चूज करते हैं, जैसे आप सिसिलियन डिफेंस खेलते हैं तो आप सिसिलियन डिफेंस के पजल सॉल्व कर सकते हैं। इटालियन गेम खेलते हैं तो इटालियन गेम के पजल सॉल्व कर सकते हैं। क्वींस गैम्बिट खेलते हैं तो क्वींस गैम्बिट के पजल सॉल्व कर सकते हैं। और मैंने एक वीडियो भी बनाया है हाउ टू गेट बेटर एट चेस पे, और उसमें मैंने कुछ और भी पॉइंट्स बताए हैं जो कि सारे टॉप प्लेयर्स यूज करते हैं, जो मैं भी पर्सनली यूज करता हूँ, वही 5-6 पॉइंट्स। तो आप उस वीडियो को भी देख सकते हैं और वो भी आपको हेल्प करेगा थोड़ा बहुत आपके गेम को बेहतर करने में, क्योंकि मैंने उसमें कुछ बताए हैं जो कि आप देख सकते हैं वहाँ पे वीडियो के साथ साथ, तो वो बेहतर होगा। और वो सभी यूज करते हैं, मैं पर्सनली यूज करके मैंने कभी नहीं चेस का क्लास लिया है और बस मैंने हमेशा वही सारी चीज़ें यूज की है अपनी गेम को बेहतर करने के लिए। और मैं 3 साल से चेस खेल रहा हूँ और 3 साल में मैंने 2150 प्लस की रैपिड रेटिंग अचीव की है, बस उसी तरीके से जो तरीका मैंने बताया है उस वीडियो में, और जो मैंने अभी आपको बताया, जो तरीका मैंने आपको अभी बताया। तो आप ये सब चीज़ें यूज कर सकते हैं अपनी गेम को बेहतर करने के लिए, मिड गेम को इम्प्रूव करने के लिए। और सॉल्विंग पजल्स विल हेल्प यू। लाइव खत्म होने के बाद अभी देखता हूँ लाइव, ओके भाई, ओके ओके, आप देख सकते हो लाइव खत्म होने के बाद। और सॉल्विंग पजल्स इज जस्ट ए ग्रेट वे टू इम्प्रूव इट चेस। यदि आप सॉल्व करते हो कम से कम 10 पजल रोज, तो आप देखोगे कि आप 1 महीने में बेहतर फील करने लगोगे। पजल सॉल्व कीजिए, अपने ओपनिंग को अच्छे से जानिए, जो भी ओपनिंग आप खेलते हैं उस ओपनिंग के सारे जब आप एक ओपनिंग चूज कर लेते हैं तब आपके पास थोड़ा डाटा आ जाता है कि आप क्या खेलना चाह रहे हैं। तो इंटरनेट से एक्सेस कर सकते हैं सारे ओपनिंग्स के थीम्स को, आइडियाज को, वेरिएशन को। और आप, यदि आपके पास chess.com का प्रीमियम मेंबरशिप है तो आप एक्सप्लोर भी कर सकते हैं कौन सा ओपनिंग आप चूज किए हैं और उस ओपनिंग में किस मूव के बाद कौन सा मूव ज़्यादा खेला गया है और कौन सा मूव मास्टर्स खेलते हैं, ये भी देख सकते हो। तो वो भी आपको आपकी ओपनिंग को बेहतर करने में हेल्प कर सकता है। और आपकी रेटिंग पे ओपनिंग बहुत मायने रखती है। यदि आप ओपनिंग अच्छा खेलने लगोगे तो 50 से 60% गेम तो आप ओपनिंग के साथ ही जीतने लगोगे। तो आप वो भी कर सकते हो, ओपनिंग ओपनिंग जानना बहुत ज़रूरी है। सो लेट्स मूव ऑन, लेट्स ट्राई टू प्ले सम गेम्स नाउ। नाउ वी कैन मूव आई थिंक। Hello bro, ANCD, welcome to the stream, welcome back bro. Can you say the name? Can you say the name? What is your name, bro? ANCD. Because I cannot read your username. And if you say the name, then it will be easy for me to call you. Then it will be easy for me to call you. Okay, let's go for another Blitz game. Let's go for another Blitz game. And let's try to play some. My real name is Samarth. Okay. Samarth. Okay, Samarth. Hello, bhai. Welcome to the stream. Okay, now I will remember it. Send me. Bro, I cannot play 15 plus 10. I'm just playing. I'm just playing Bleach or 10-minute rapid. If you are fine with that, then we can play. Okay, let's cancel this game first. Then we will see. If you want to play Bleach, then we can play. Can you play 5-minute Bleach? Can you play 5-minute Bleach? Okay, fine. Okay, let's abort this game first. Okay, let me fix the visual first. Let me fix the visual first. It is just so tiny window. Just wait a moment, guys. Just wait a moment. I think it will be fine now. Just a second. Okay, I think it's fine. Let's adjust it. Okay, let's go now. Okay, let's go. Okay, so you want to play. What is your ID? You have not sent me the friend request. Can you send me the friend request first? Because I cannot see your friend request. We can go back first. We can go back to home. Then we can find your game. Then we can send you seven. Okay, let's try to do that. Send me. Okay, send me. Okay. Okay, let's go in this game. So in the last game, my accuracy was 88%, which is a good accuracy, which is a good accuracy or good and whatever it is. And let's go. My computer is a little bit slow, so it will be good if you guys send me challenge for next time. For this time, I'm trying to sending you the challenge, and it will be good if you guys send me the challenge. Okay, let's go. My computer is still loading. Oh, interesting. Let's go. And if you guys wants to watch an opening video, then you can check my last video as well, because I have uploaded an opening video on Italian game which I used, which is okay. You are playing. How can I send you the challenge? You are playing already, bro. I cannot send you the challenge. You are already playing with someone. So let's go for another one. We have wasted 2-3 minutes. Let's go for another game. This guy is already playing and he wants to play. Let's go for 5-minute Bleach, and let's try to gain some rating now. Let's try to gain some rating now, because we have to get up to 2000 in Bleach as well, because I have crossed already 2000 and I'm now a little bit struggling. Let's go for Karukan defense, and let's see how this game goes. Let's see how. Okay, he goes for this line. Okay, let's go. Bishop f5, e6, knight here, c5, knight here, and c5. You guys can watch my latest video in longer format, where I have suggested some key lines in the Italian. I can go here, but there is something like g4 to attack the knight. So let's bring the rook to c file first. Try to put pressure over c file. Let's go for a6. Okay, now I can play knight g6 or knight f5. But if I play knight f5, there might be g4 to attack the knight. That's why I'm not going for that line. Now I can develop this bishop over here, and then I can castle. then we can make some plans. Okay, let's go. Let's see how this game goes. Okay, he goes for king h1. He wants to play f4 f5. He wants to play f4 f5. Let's develop the bishop here so that I can drop our knight back when he pushes f4 and try to play f5. Okay, now I can go here. He will play h4, not h4, g4. And for the moment I will not castle. For the moment I will not castle. I will try to play queen a5 and try to put pressure on this knight, so that moving this knight will be a little bit harder. He wants to play g4 when I castle, because when I castle my king will be also on the king side and he can freely attack on the king side. But if I do not castle, my rook is on the h file, which I can use later. One thing I can also play is h5 to prevent any g4 ideas. h5 could be a good move, and we can play it here. h5 before knight f6, then before knight f5. Yes, we can play. So he wants to solve this problem. He wants to go here, attack the bishop. I don't want to give up the bishop for the knight, so let's drop the bishop back. Yes, he can push here, but we will go here. Now we are attacking this pawn somehow. He can go knight a4 to attack this bishop more. We can go here and he will stick the knight on this square. What should we do, guys? I can play knight f4, but there is g4. So h5 b4. Can we give up this bishop for this knight? Because if I drop the bishop here, then there is knight c5 and it will be a great piece on this square. And if ever I take this bishop, he will just take with either of the pawns. So let's play h5. Let him take this bishop. Then I can take with the knight and I can then put our knight to c4. So let's give him that piece if he wants. We can castle. Oh, he is threatening something, but not really. We can just castle, I think. Let's go knight f5 first. He can take with check. I will just retake. Then he can bring other rook. Then he can bring other rook into the attack, but that will be fine. This bishop is also defended by the knight, so there is no problem. And this bishop is also keeping an eye on this pawn, so it is a good piece for the moment. When knight c5 lands, then this bishop will be just a tame piece, lame piece, whatever you can say it. Knight c5 will be attacking on b7, so we have to think somehow to defend the b7 pawn. Okay, he goes here. He wants to bring in his queen. If he takes, I takes, he will take with the queen. I have to go to queen side somehow. Can I play this move to attack on the king side? I think I can go for, but we have to think. Queen h4, he takes, we take back, he will take with the queen, and this bishop will be a lame piece maybe. We can drop this bishop back, I think. I think we can go here. But this is a problem. We will be losing a pawn. What should we do, guys? I can go here. What should we do? Let's go queen a8. Let's try to hold this pawn together. Now I can castle. So he's putting so much pressure on the queen side. That's why I do not want to go there. Okay, let's go here. These are some weakness in the king side, queen side. I want him to take this bishop. Then I can take with this knight and I can put my knight on c4 square. But he will okay, he takes it. Now I can take knight c4, which will be a good piece. Now I can castle as well. And he will be happy if he can get this. Okay, let's castle. Let's get away with any kind of checks. If this move comes, then I can play knight c4. Okay, he wants to play this move anyway, so let's go h4 and stop this idea permanently. My knight is defending this h4 pawn, so he has to do some work to attack that pawn. Now I can land my knight on c4 and attack this bishop. and then knight will be looking for e3 as well. Okay, let's go knight c4. If we take our queen, then I will just take, and this knight is just a great piece there. I'm attacking his bishop as well. He takes, I will take with the rook, and now we have to burn his time. We have to burn his time. This bishop is under attack. So I think we can go here in an open file. Bishop b4 is not an idea. We can attack it with the pawn. He can go here, then we will just activate our rook. Where should we go? uh, let's go here, attack the knight. Knight has to go here, I think. Then we can land our knight on g3. Oh, it's just a blunder. It's just a blunder. I can take this rook, sack the rook, he will take back, and knight g3 will be a fork in the end. Okay, let's do that. Let's take this knight. We are winning a piece now and winning the game as well. हेलो भाई, आपने प्लेलिस्ट नहीं बनाया क्या? नहीं भाई, मैंने प्लेलिस्ट नहीं बनाया. बना लूंगा मैं, मुझे टाइम नहीं मिलता थोड़ा, क्योंकि मैं एक ट्यूटर भी हूँ प्राइवेट स्कूल में. That's why it is a little bit difficult to manage all the things, but somehow I'm managing all the things. Now I'm winning this pawn and I can push h4 to permanently block this pawn. So we won. It was a nice game. Let's review this game. Let's see what's the game review of this game. Hi, hello Luisa, welcome to the stream, bro. Welcome back. You came to the stream after so long time, like 2-3. तभी इतना पेशेंस है आप में. क्या मतलब? मैं समझा नहीं. तभी इतना पेशेंस है आप में मतलब? क्योंकि मैं ट्यूटर हूँ, क्योंकि मैं प्राइवेट स्कूल में टीचर हूँ, इसीलिए. हाँ. Send me chat, bro. You are playing from other opponent. Then how can I? Okay, yes. Thank you. Okay. It's 93.0 for me. So it was a good game. Wow. And estimated rating is 2450. It seems like someone is calling me, and it feels like we can wait for sometimes. We can ignore that. No, there is no me. There is no me. I then who was them? I did not see your ID. Yo, bro, welcome, bro. I am Rahul. Welcome, Rahul. First, so it was 93.0 for us and 84.5 for our opponent. Let's see how the game goes. E4, C6. Okay, he goes for B3. So he tries to play Caro-Kann in the dubious way, I can say, because he is not developing any pieces. Not dubious, but not great as well. It's already minus 0.08 for black. Okay, we play some good moves in the opening. He develops the bishop, we trade it. He takes with the queen. We go c5. C5 is a must move in the Caro-Kann or French defense as well. He defends the pawn with the pawn. We develop the knight. Knight goes to c3. We develop our rook to c5 in an open file. Okay, we goes for a6. Why did I play a6? To stop any knight b5 idea. He castle. We go knight g6. He goes king h1 to push f pawn. We go knight, bishop b4. He goes f5, and we drop our knight back, which was a best move, top computer move, because there was a threat of f5 attacking the knight, and it will become a hook if I had to do not move that knight. If I had not moved that knight. Okay, he attacks our bishop. Bishop goes back. He attacks it one more time, and we just ignore it, and we play h5. h5 is important because we want to play knight f5. And if there is no h5, then white can push g4 to attack the knight, and then followed by h4 and g5, which will be a dangerous attack. That's why I push h5 first. He puts his rook in the open file. We develop our knight to f5. He takes, we take back, and he brings another rook to attack our queen. Queen goes to d8. He goes for b5, and we play queen a8. Computer is saying we just have to castle, but we are humans. We cannot see like computer see. That's why I play queen a8 to hold this pawn. He was attacking this pawn twice with the pawn and this queen. That's why I play queen a8 to hold that pawn. He takes, I take back, and here he takes the bishop, which is a mistake. He should not have taken this bishop, because it just helps me to take with the knight and develop a knight on the c4, and that knight just wins us the game. Look at this. We castle, he goes for h3 and we play h4. Why did I play h4? Now this is impossible. Now g4 is just impossible because we can just impatient him. That's why I play. उसमें कहाँ आप एक्स यूट्यूबर हो, आपको सपोर्ट करने के लिए, और मैं भी चेस प्लेयर हूँ पर न्यू चेस प्लेयर। उसने कहा, अच्छा उसने कहा, कब कहा? आई डोंट मी शिवम का दोस्त है, शिवम का दोस्त है, दिस टाइम सेंड मी। उसने कहा आप एक्स यूट्यूबर हो, आपको सपोर्ट करने के लिए, और मैं भी चेस प्लेयर हूँ पर न्यू चेस प्लेयर। ओके ओके, दैट्स फाइन। Okay, he goes for queen c6. He wants to trade the queen, and we land our knight to c4, which is top computer move. And it's already minus 3.29 for black. And it's already minus 3.29 for black. He takes our queen, we take back. And look at this, just c4 knight win us the game. Yes, there was pawn hanging, but we just bring our rook for the open file first because we want maximum activity with rook. We attack his bishop, bishop goes to c5, and we develops the rook. Not develops, we get our rook to the second file. He defends the knight and we take back and knight g3 check। x का मतलब अच्छे, अच्छा अच्छे, ओके आप अच्छे यूट्यूब, थैंक यू भाई, थैंक यू। सो यहाँ पे अच्छा टैक्टिक्स था, और आपको भी ऐसी टैक्टिक्स ढूंढनी चाहिए अपनी गेम में, because I recognize the pattern that knight g3 can come with a check when we take on e2. That's the only thing you have to master. You have to recognize these type of patterns. Okay, we takes knight, he take back, and knight g3 just wins the game. It is a fork of king and the rook. So that's why he resigned in this position and we win a nice game. And on that note, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we are going to end this stream, and thank you everyone. Thank you again for watching the stream, and thank you all to subscribing our channel, and it will be a great thing for me. It will help me and it will just motivate me to bring some new things in chess. So thank you again, thank you everyone from my deepest heart, and we will meet tomorrow as well, and I will be streaming tomorrow at 6 p.m. Indian Standard Time. So वैसे आप कब आते? ओके, मैं हर एक दिन मैं 6 बजे आ जाता हूँ, तो we will be meeting tomorrow as well. So thank you again guys, till then, bye bye, goodbye, take care and see you, bye bye.